Hey everybody, this is Dustin from California Area Specialist, and today we're working on our 2018 Grand Design Reflection 303RLS, and we're going to be doing a free exterior evaluation. So one of the things I always pay special close attention to is the insert moldings, and you can see in this picture the customer went ahead and had to duct tape them back up in place because they were coming loose. So these insert moldings are need to be replaced at a minimum, I'd say every 3 to 5 years. It's just plastic and it shrinks up in the track. A lot of times it's taking on water and dirt behind it that doesn't get noticed, that gets into the walls and will cause damage. So you want to make sure that you pull them out regularly and inspect them and replace them as needed. Another thing that's really important to me is exterior body sealants. So we walk around the coaches, we're looking for any moldings, any screw covers, any gaps or separations and stuff, anywhere that hasn't been sealed from the factory, and pointing those areas out to you. And the next item up for grabs is the power awnings. So I want you to pay close attention to the power awnings. A lot of the power awnings don't really have a limit switch on them, so when you're opening and closing, you can kind of stress that molding and physically rip that molding loose from the coach. If that happens, you're going to cause damage to not only the awning material, but the wall, and even cause the awning to come loose and travel. So make sure you're checking those moldings every so often and securing them as needed. Another thing that's a good topic is fender skirts. And we can all go back and forth and complain about how thin they are and flimsy they are, but I want to talk about how to secure them. If you go look at one of the other videos we have, there's a video on little tricks I like to do to kind of make things better. Another issue is, we're doing a walk around the coach, making sure that the J molding is secure, making sure that your fender skirts are secure, and making sure that you're applying your 303 conditioners to the plastics and to the vinyls and rubber products. So when we're doing the exterior evaluation, I'm also looking at the roofs. And, a lot of times we find that customers aren't being educated enough to tell them to get up on the roof, to inspect the moldings, to inspect the sealant, to inspect the condition of the roof. In this particular case, what we found is that the insert moldings and screw moldings are backing loose. The moldings are pre-cut every 6 inches for screw holes. So wherever that manufacturer has decided to cut that molding, that's where they've decided to add that screw. In this case, they've missed it on the end, so it's causing the molding to flex and travel and come loose. And so we want to make sure that when you're looking at the roofs, if there's areas that need additional screws or sealants or areas that need to be thickened up, that we get those taken care of for you, because we don't want those to go unmissed and cause you to have water damage. Then you see in these pictures, we got skylight, we got what's called a pro vent, or attic vent, we'll say. That's to let the air that comes through escape the roof. And as you can see, Mother Nature's been a little rough on that. She's sun damaged that. She's also discolored the black skylight as well. So again, applying the 303 products is going to help preserve that. So these pictures are pictures of the rear corner caps. And as you can see, the sealants are wet looking with the black and lifting. You can see screws that are backing out. You can see bubbles that were, popped during the production of the coach. You got a fantastic fan that the sealants are a little bit sloppy on. They're very dirty. Customers went and purchased some alpha sealant that hasn't laid down very good on the corner and tried doctoring it up himself. I prefer myself to use the Dicor products because they have more solvents in them that self-level correctly and adhere better to the roof surface. I'm also looking at the undercarriage when we're doing these inspections. We're checking the springs, the shackles, the equalizers, the hangers, the wiring, the underbelly material, just kind of giving a general look over it. We see so many mistakes and so many things that aren't, proper or that could have been done a little bit better. In this case, the customer springs, as you can see, look a little bit flat. They're not failed yet, but it was something that I brought to their attention that, hey, they haven't been lubed properly. We're a little behind on the maintenance for that. There is better equipment that we can add on to it, and just giving them different options to upgrade. When you're upgrading these suspension items, keep in mind that the technology that was used on most of these that don't have any upgrades is 1950s. And so the newer suspension components are helping reduce all the stress on the body, all the interior, stress on the slide outs, all the vibration and G-forces, stopping things from shaking and basically rattling themselves apart. So it's something to consider as well when you're looking at these suspension issues. So to conclude this exterior evaluation, we just wanted to kind of capitalize on some of the things that we showed you during the video. This is something that we offer for free to any customers that come through our shop. It's in the hopes that we're helping you, whether you're doing the work yourself or you're paying us to do it, it's in hopes to keep you to maintain your unit and protect your investment. So I hope you're enjoying these videos and stay tuned for more. Hey, don't click off just yet. I've linked some other videos for you where you can see what else is going on in the shop, as well as some of the products that we're offering in the store.